Hello again to the world, YouTube, diecast collectors, and anybody who watches my channel. I decided to dig through all of my totes again to find some vehicles, and of course they're always at the bottom. Yeah, I decided to create another challenge video if you want to reply or not. So instead of a couple days ago, like the Show Your Sexy Vehicles challenge, I decided to make a different challenge. And this is called Show Me Your Ugly Vehicles challenge. Hopefully my thumbnail works. Otherwise, I don't know. We'll see. This is the first one of an ugly vehicle. I actually bought this new off the pegs on clearance because it says 2021 in the back, and they never have any new models of vehicles at my Walmart until probably a couple months ago. Well, a few months ago. But this one, the lovely 1982 Cadillac Seville. Yeah, not the huge boat of Cadillac, but this ugly looking Cadillac model. And if my thumbnail works, that also brings me to the reason why you don't rebadge vehicles and try to sell them as something they're not. But apparently GM kind of didn't learn from this and many other things, but the image I want to use and hopefully can use, I won't know until I'm done recording this video like 50 times. It's called the Cadillac Cimarron, and it's basically was a mistake made from 1982 to 1988. So basically Cadillac decided to take a four-door Chevy Cavalier and rebadge it with Cadillac badging and maybe a few more things in it that really didn't help at all. Like maybe like a leather-wrapped steering wheel and maybe a few more other little items, maybe better seats, I don't know. But yeah, they took a four-cylinder Chevy Cavalier and pretty much just stuck Cadillac badges everywhere on it, and somehow made this from 82 to 88. Yeah, it was a failure, a big one, and didn't help Cadillac at all. And this model right here doesn't help them either, I don't think. I actually knew a guy in the 90s that had one, and he bought it used. It was red, and we laughed because it didn't look anything like a Cadillac. It was ugly. It was slow. And yeah, I'm glad he got it cheap, but horrible. Just look up the car Cadillac Cimarron if you have no idea, and yeah, you'll laugh too. Trust me. It was bad. The next other vehicle on my list of cars I dislike that I have, why? This was before that car. Um, this lovely, red, ugly, beautiful model here. I mean, look at the picture of the card art. You just stick a Cadillac emblem on it, and you have the Cadillac Cimarron, pretty much. Yeah, the 1979 Chevy Malibu. Why? Why? The Malibu and the Chevelle were basically the same car back in the day. It was basically just a different model of the Chevelle. Yeah, so they basically decided to drop the name Chevelle and downsize the car and redesign it back in my birth year of 1978, making the car a foot shorter and 500 to 1,000 pounds lighter. And of course, there was no super sport models available for this lovely version of the ugly Malibu. Yeah, you know, why? Just why? The Chevelle was better, and the Malibu is basically a different version of the Chevelle. The next one. We used to have a Malibu Max until I got into a car accident in December 2023. That video is in my shorts somewhere. It's a dark blue Malibu Max hatchback car that completely got wrecked, and I'm somehow lucky I'm still alive. But this car, the 73 Honda Civic Custom. I don't know why I bought this car. It's not even blue. I don't really like this car. I really don't like Hondas. But I don't know. Maybe I bought it because it kind of reminds me of the Malibu in a way. I mean, the Malibu we had was from like 2004. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know why I bought it. Probably because it reminded me of it. But see, it also reminds me of this 76 Volkswagen Mark 1 GTI Golf, but it was the Rabbit also. So I don't know. But it pretty much looks like a boxier version of the Honda. I don't know. I like the Rabbit or the Golf better, but they're still both pretty ugly. Maybe it's just because I like Volkswagen better, but yeah, the hatchback, ugly. I don't know, don't like them. So another example of a car that I don't know why it says then and now on it, but I did some information and some research on it, and I guess this car was made from 2008 to 2012, and they're kind of rare. But I don't know if I got this cheap or not. The Tesla Roadster. Ugly. I don't like it. Don't know why I bought it. This wasn't even the cool spaceman version of the Tesla Roadster, which, you know, would probably have been worth more money or more of a collector car to buy, but that of course is like this car. It is not your cool friend's Lotus Elise, but kind of a copy of another copy that's a bad idea. EVs suck. I think it's bad enough living in like Iowa during a regular winter when it gets like negative 40 degrees outside, and you have an internal combustion engine and a frozen battery, so either you need to jumpstart your car or take your battery out of your car and thaw it because it's frozen solid. So I could imagine having a electric vehicle with a battery as a power source, and then having a charging station somewhere or nowhere, and having to charge a battery-operated vehicle or start one with a frozen battery. I don't know. Yeah, problems. And speaking of copying, I wonder if the whole spaceman version of this car was taken from like the old school movie Heavy Metal at the beginning with the guy in like the hot rod or the Corvette at the beginning of the movie, and yeah, I don't know. Ugly. I wish it was a spaceman car because it probably would have been more, you know, iconic. But other than that, I don't know. Bunk. So next one, I had friends with parents who had this vehicle, and also had one of these myself, and a couple more of this kind of a series of vehicles. But this is a K car. It's a 1985 Plymouth Voyager. Mine was silver, but yeah, K cars. These sucked. They were kind of thin, uncomfortable, underpowered. I don't know, kind of generic, kind of some kind of idea to pull the company out of debt and sell a lot of vehicles off of the efficient kind of, I don't know, simple building from other companies' vehicles. But yeah, I used to have a Reliant. I had a friend who had a LeSabre, and then I had, one of these. They all were cheap. They all kind of sucked. They were, I don't know, kind of boring, underpowered, and I don't know if you remember the '80s and probably the early '90s. You remember these lovely minivans. Yeah, not too great. Not too pleasant looking either. So this is my last one. I don't know why I bought this. I kind of wish I had a double, but everybody was waiting for these to come out, and yeah, I bought this in 2021 also, and look how well they didn't do. No, this is not your DeLorean or a Terminator. It's a Tesla Cybertruck. Hot Wheels hot trucks. Well, hot if they catch on fire. Maybe hot because it's a stainless steel. But yeah, a truck you cannot wash because it might fry everything out. A truck you cannot touch, or basically made of stainless steel, but it will still rust. Might be bulletproof. Might be great, on New Year's when one kind of contains a boom inside of it and ruins everybody's, happy New Year's night. Yeah, a truck that cannot tow anything, a truck that's falls apart, a truck with bad quality issues and bad quality control. Yeah, it's got the bed cover that, blocks the rear view mirror that barely works out the regular sized window. Yeah, just a failure pretty much, but it kind of looks cool in that Zamac color and stainless steel, and I don't know. Yeah, too much money for a truck that's not a truck, but yeah, that's my new challenge for you. Show me 5 or more of your ugly vehicles in your collection, and make a reply if you want. And thanks for watching.